Hi guys, welcome back to the channel again. As you can see, after we had bought our trees, the planting of the trees started, and it was a very lengthy process to plant all those trees. You can see how little the trees are. They're really fragile, and they're being intercropped with some other crops. Like you can see, we have entula. Those are some little the green eggplants. Yes, because at this stage they can nicely benefit from each other, and they're still low, so none of them will affect the other. They can nicely be intercropped. So as you can see, that is one other tree, very fragile and tiny. But to imagine that becomes a very big, strong, long tree. It's a long way to go, but that's how our trees work. That's how they come. They're so weak, even just mere wind can blow them to a bend. But that's no problem. Once they get rooted, they can become strong enough. But right now we've just put them in the ground, so they are weak. They are weak, but we only pray that there's some rain, not too much, just enough for them to allow the little trees to get rooted. Yes, because now we don't want too much. Too much will be making the trees die, and too much sun will also dry them out. But by the look of things, I think it's a rainy season because the eggplants are doing well. So we hope that these trees will receive a good reception from this moment onwards, so they can get a chance to flourish. We had a big team helping us with planting, ladies and gentlemen. They were doing their thing in the sun so the work can be speedy. That guy made sure he organized a big team to come and help with the planting of the eucalyptus trees. So the plan is to plant 4 acres of the 8.5 acres with eucalyptus, and the 4 acres will remain for the future plans because we plan to have a homestead, like a kind of a farmhouse on this property. So we are planting the trees at the extreme end of the land so that the upper side is left for what? For accommodation. For the residents, let me say. That's another little tree being blown by the wind. It was really quite dry at this moment, as you can tell from the soil. Later on, after a few weeks, this is how the trees are turned out. They're really grown from the moment when we transplanted them. They have been intercropped with tomatoes and they are really flourishing. So we try to put a stick around them for support so that they don't bend by the wind. As you can see, there we have our neighbor who already has the already grown trees. You can see in the distance. Those are also eucalyptus trees. They have grown, they are taller, they've been there for few years. To imagine that ours will also turn out like that is only a dream to witness. But for now, they're looking promising. They're really growing at a very fast rate, which is quite good. That's another tree. Only problem is the tomatoes overgrow and they can come around the plant. Sometimes it's not good if they overshadow the plant. We also dug trenches through. The trenches helped us drain out the water when it rained too hard. Yes, otherwise the trees would have drowned in too much water and they would have died. These are our trees after a couple of months. Maybe about 3-4 months, the trees had really grown. Those taller ones were the first ones because we did not plant them at the same time. So they are the ones we first planted. Those are about 7 to 8 months, those other trees. Yes, like I said, they really grow very fast, this kind of species of eucalyptus trees. So I think I would also advise you, if you're trying to look for the fast growing eucalyptus trees, to try these ones. Yes, there are our trees growing and looking promising. Those other ones in the background were the first ones. They're a little bit older than the rest. They have nicely rooted, they have bigger stems, and it looks like they are enjoying themselves. Friends, enjoy the video. I hope I can inspire 1 or 2 people on this channel, and I hope to see you another time with another video from our farm. Bye.